This is my apartment in Jakarta for a few days, and we're in Thamrin City here. Fairly large, standard block. But what's not standard is the size of this room. I'm quite overwhelmed how big this is. Now, I want to tell you how much it costs, because I don't know exactly. I know someone that lives in a smaller apartment than this. There's two bathrooms. Two bathrooms, nice, solid marble all the way to the top there. And the floor's all marble. And this is a good size. I really, out of all my times of being in this part of the world, Southeast Asia, I've never quite seen with this great workspace. This is fantastic for a workspace. Just a whole lot of random room. I don't know what this is for exactly, but as I say, this is the biggest apartment I've ever had in Southeast Asia. Now, to give you a clue as to its cost, I know that a friend of mine stays in this same building. Let me see if I can see from the balcony here. Stays in this same building and pays $800 per month. So that would be, you can't quite see. You cannot quite see. That would be over there, would be Grand Indonesia Shopping Centre, I think. So I don't know what this would be worth if you wanted to rent it. It kind of depends what happened with COVID in Jakarta, because this was pre-COVID, by the way, $800 a month. And COVID was kind of funny because in a lot of capital cities, for the apartments anyway, often what happened was the market rents got absolutely annihilated and they went down a lot. Whereas in nice rural locations, rents went up. So I know in Australia that rents went up an awful lot in rural areas near the beach and so forth during COVID, but rents in the city centre as much as halved in Melbourne. So I want to see what this is over here. So this is so much space. I'm really happy with this, I have to say. I have a feeling this is probably more, it's just another balcony. So there you go, two balconies. I mean, it's not much of a balcony, right? It's 1 metre by 1.5 metres, but obviously somewhere to put the air conditioning units there. So they've got to be outside, of course. So got one aircon there, one aircon here, but I can feel that the walls are very thick. So I walked in and I turned them on, but in reality I probably didn't need to. I would just turn them off now. So you can tell this was really made premium. Look at what's going on up there. Got neon lights. Pretty cool. So I'm going to guess and say $1,000 a month. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some research for you, and I'll put in the description how much I think the rental would be for this place, because this is damn comfortable, I have to say. This is really, really comfortable. I've just come from living in a country called Belarus, and everything's nice there, more or less, but I was staying in a lot smaller place than this, and a bit more aged. You know, it's really nice to have some nice polished floors here, nice high quality thick mattress bed. I'm really, really happy. So my guess is $1,000 per month, US dollars, of course, but I'll double check that. And of course, a big thing when you're renting in a place like Jakarta or anywhere in Southeast Asia or anywhere in the tropics is who is paying for that thing. Oh, who's paying for that? Because if it's bills included, you know, if you have your aircon all day, you're looking at a couple of $100 a month, and it becomes a considerable part of your rent. So I'll do a bit of background for you. If you know anyone who lives in an apartment similar to this, I'd love to hear what you think it's worth and what you're paying if you've stayed here or are staying here. I'd love to get a little bit of intel from you.